What's going on, guys, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. What the fuck? Oh, my door must have got taken out last episode, and I didn't realize it. And also my stairway got taken out. I didn't even realize these things. But yes, if you missed my most recent Project Zomboid video, you wouldn't know that I actually just got a new microphone. And I'm enjoying it a lot. I do like this microphone. Paid a good amount of money for it, because it's very studio quality. I had to get an amp and everything for it. And I'm wondering if you guys do like the quality of the video, or of the audio now, and I really am enjoying it a lot more. It's just kind of like one of those little things, just like, whoa, I gotta use my new mic, I might as well go record a bunch of episodes of stuff, and you know? It's just an extra incentive, I guess. So let's go ahead and just snipe that little butthole right there. So my external hard drive isn't writing at the exact speed that I need it to for some odd reason. I need to figure out something with the drivers, or maybe the space that's taken up, or something like that, and actually caused my last Rust episode to have major frame issues. Well, not my last one, the one that's today. I might end up scrapping it. I'm gonna watch it back and see how brutal it is, but the external is not really working out the way it should be right now. We're gonna figure out what the problem is and possibly buy a new hard drive in the near future, because I can't deal with those problems anymore. I just need a dedicated hard drive for my videos, and I think I can get one. I think. I need like 2 or 3 terabyte. But enough about that. Today we're gonna be working on what we've been neglecting for a while, which is the wall around the outside of the base. And the only way to do that is to use this current metal that we have. Or iron, for that matter, my bad. Just make it straight into forging iron. Make it into short iron pipes. And then make reinforced concrete. We made 72. And then we were all out of concrete. Okay, so we're out of concrete now, which means we need to get more sand. Let's go ahead and place these down around the outskirts of where we kind of want to put it. And we're actually going to grab our pickaxe that I put away. I did add some more storage bins, if you didn't notice. A lot of you guys were just like, you need more storage bins, you need more storage bins. So I did place a few more, I just kind of evened it out, see? Looks nice in the corner now. Grab my pickaxe. I could use my auger, but I don't really want to waste the gas cans, even though I have a shit ton of them. Repair tool is almost broken. No, we can't make that into iron. A lot of people were telling me as well that, like, when you, just as like a tip, I knew you could do it, but as a tip, before something breaks, just smelt it, or like break it down into iron, that way you don't waste, or you get extra iron from it. And I was like, that's actually really, really smart idea, and I appreciate it, because iron is a large thing, right now, because making reinforced concrete obviously isn't very easy without iron. Let's go ahead and just use the auger to break this down, because this is gonna take way too many hits with a pickaxe. We'll break down the rest of it later. We don't really need to do that right now. Die. Go ahead and just keep placing the walls. Alright, we're working on it. So this is going to be 3 high with a lip on the 3rd layer, that way climbing zombies cannot get over it. And the reason behind the lip is because, like I just said, climbing zombies won't be able to get over it. Climbing zombies can't get over a lip, which is really nice. Why did I just do that? That's fine. I say we go right here, just so I don't have to break down the car. Nice and lazy, right? There we go. This is not... We're probably going to be doing a majority of this episode. Meaning we're probably going to get at least... I kind of want to just get the perimeter done this episode. Hopefully that's not too boring. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for me to start doing this, so I'm going to. Here we go. Keep on going. We have 8 more after this stack. 9 more for that matter, sorry. What we're gonna do is just wrap it around the back of the farm. And we're almost there. We need like a few more pieces. See how like large this wall is going to be? I mean, it doesn't really take too much reinforced concrete. I know it's going to be a ton, and we're going to have to make extra for when they start knocking it over without having the lip on it, and without having the wood spikes around it. The wood spikes are going to be so expensive. The front gate I was planning to put over here, like right here at the front gate, kind of just like a path leading in. We'll work on the front gate later. For now, we're probably just going to have a ladder going over and maybe like a little tunnel underground. The front gate's going to be extremely strong. Probably like 3 or 4 hard metal doors. That way it's very hard for zombies to break all the way through. So let's go over here and let's just mine up some sand. We don't want to ruin the ground over here like we already did. We want to go to the other side of the mountain. I would hate to ruin the ground in the area where we're gonna be living for a while. So this is the original point in which I have dug at. So I guess we're just gonna continue where we left off over here. I have a ton of goldenrod tea now, and we're gonna be able to start making venison stew very soon. Well, we probably can already make venison stew if we go hunted some deer real quick. But we're not going to do that quite yet. Because I have plenty of spam and I got plenty of goldenrod tea, so venison stew is the best food and it fills up food and water. But it's not exactly like a top priority right now. We need to get this wall up and we need to have the area be safe before we can... Okay, so holding E actually works now. I didn't know that. I'm so used to spamming it. So somebody said if you just hold E and auger, this is the best way of doing it. Because you can just hold E and auger and it picks everything up. I know it's gonna miss some things, so I'm gonna have to go back anyway. I was wondering why I was getting hurt. Die, doggy, die. So a few shotgun shells, sure. Using the weapon that causes the enemies to come towards me against the enemies coming towards me, right? Smart idea. Let's hold E while we're doing it. It's just hard to hold E while you're like using WASD sometimes, so. How many stacks? Almost 2 stacks. Let's actually get like a full 2 stacks. Just a few more. One more piece. So that way we're nice and even. Oh my, the horde. The horde is destroying the frames as usual. Frames are like quite literally when you're recording, frames are like the biggest issue that you get, read and write frames. For those that don't know what reading and writing is, I think I brought it up maybe once or twice before, but reading is essentially how fast the game is like taking the information from your hard drive and is reading it. Like is reading it so your computer's just like, okay, we read this information like however many megabytes it is and it's reading it this fast. It's kind of like download versus upload, but not really. And that's read speed. Write speed is like when you're doing processing, like rendering, you're writing a new file, like writing a new file. That's really the best way I can explain it. And that's what my computer is doing the entire time it's recording. It's writing a file, and it really destroys frames, and I'm going to try and figure out some solutions to that. I know it's going to take some time, but I definitely will. I'm still not the pro, man. I'm still not a pro. I'm still not a pro at what I do. I'm always learning every day. And I learned that this microphone was a better choice, and I decided to go with it. So let's make concrete. As my mom screams downstairs at my dog, because I can never get peace and silence, but I'm moving out pretty soon. I'll be announcing that later. Boop. And boop. Reinforced concrete. And we can use current iron that we have. We're smelting a whole bunch of iron up as well, so not a big deal right now. Concrete reinforced. Here we go. 64. Awesome. Do you have any? No, that's just regular concrete. Let's go around the outside and actually finish the perimeter. Like, look how big this wall is going to be. It's crazy. There we go. It looks like we're actually going right to this edge, the edge of this building, which is good. I don't have to knock out the building. Here we go. Awesome. We don't have to knock out the building. I'm so happy. I wish I could hold down the click button to place because I think the clicking is going to pop up on the microphone. I'm not quite sure. I'm a little bit more concerned about how things are running because I actually have to use something called a pod farm when I'm using this for any of you audiophiles or people that understand something about audio. Pod farm is essentially just like accessories, some virtual kind of accessories that you put onto your microphone to add certain abilities and like items to it. Like right now I have a compressor on it and also I have a I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of like utilize this, I suppose. I mean, zombies aren't really gonna go through it, are they? At least I don't think. Here we go. Yeah, right now I have a compressor and a noise gate. Noise gate essentially just makes it so it doesn't pick up all the background noises as much as it should. And, yeah. Enough about that. You guys probably don't care enough. Whoop. So we just gotta take down this... Oh, I didn't really think this through. I mean... I forgot that I had to end up connecting these corners. I'd much rather just do this along the edge. For right now, we'll just double it up, just so we can say we finished the perimeter today. To say that we did something, right? We haven't done anything in a while. Anything for Operation Sanctuary. So we're just gonna go around right here. This is going to make it less pieces. But not too many less pieces, just a few less. Why am I using the auger? There we go, and then we want to use the auger for these pieces on the outer edge. Sorry if it gets extra loud for a second. My voice should be picking up over it. There we go. Go down the row. Just pick this stuff up. And where's my melee? Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Oh. My stamina and my food's pretty damn far down. Eat some spam. Eat some spam. Eat some spam. One more little bottle of water. We put a bunch of our bottles of water away because we had a whole bunch. So we got some damage done to this building, I suppose. Should be using a fire axe, but I'm too lazy to take it out. Oop. And there's also some damage done to the front. To the side as well. So we're actually going to work on the inn pretty damn soon. We're almost done. There's really nothing to it too much. Let's just wear out this repair tool. It's going to break in a couple hits. Yep. And guess what we can do? We can't make a new one because we haven't grabbed any, we don't have any more short metal pipes. So really, I wanted to get the wall done before we really started to finish any of these buildings. Now that we have the perimeter done, we can start working on adding this second layer, like this, around. We're going to do 3 layers and then a lip. So that's going to be in about 4 times the amount of concrete that we use to make the perimeter. So we're going to have to do this throughout an extensive 3 or 4 episodes, but not straight, because there's no way I can get that much material every single episode. But now that I do have it so daytime is much, much longer, it does make it a little bit easier to be able to like gather and adventure and kind of stuff, but the nighttime seem to be a bit tougher when I'm kind of under this kind of time cycle. There we go. I'm just gonna double check what I did up here, right? Oh, okay, so we don't want this here anymore. That was for building the roof that we're just gonna cap off, like, pretty damn soon. Let's grab the gas cans. Star did have a whole bunch of my gas cans, but he's still unable to connect because of some, like, ping issue or something. He just can't connect. It's weird. But that's fine. You guys don't seem to mind solo at all. Let's go ahead and get something done, right? Let's go see if we have any logs, and let's just finish the floor of the inn. Just doing a whole bunch of building this episode. Do we have any logs? No. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. So let's go ahead and grab our chainsaw. And we can't cut down the old trees. We gotta cut down these kind of like relatively not dead trees. Right here. These are kind of relatively not dead, I guess. Yeah, and they're pine wood for some odd reason. I'm not really sure. I was confused by that earlier. Let's go find a few more of those. Oh, there's a bunch over here. We just want to finish that floor. We only need to cut down like 3 trees for that, probably. Here we go. I gotta get used to actually holding E. Rather than tapping it because it didn't work. It used to not work. You used to have to tap E like crazy. Alright, so let's head on back. Let's actually make this into regular planks. That should be enough. 54, right? And the lobby's gonna have a bunch of, like, pictures, a bunch of, like, couches, and, like, a table in the middle, and I really like how the farm came out kind of looking. I mean, it's not exactly the perfect farm, but at least it looks nice. And there we go. Now, this might not be enough planks. I forgot we didn't do the outer perimeter, which is the most planks in the first place. Might have just under enough. But it's still doing some progress, you know? Can't get everything done in one episode. Well, you can, but it would be a very long episode. Let's go ahead. It's just kind of like this little chunk in the corner that's left over. Over here, right? Let's go ahead and grab some couches and some pictures and that kind of stuff. This should be in this bin, I think. Star organized them somehow. Alright, so we got some couches. Some couches. Some chairs, some wheelie chairs, some desk lamps. Oh, he's got an MP5 thing in here. Molds. We're gonna put these away. I don't know why I have those still. Bum bum bum. And here's the other paintings. Just what we wanted. We don't want to put those away in there. Put those away in there, put those away in there. Now let's go ahead and just kind of like make this bottom floor kind of attractive. I kind of imagine it being like almost like a doctor's office, even though that sounds terrible because doctor's offices are just weird. There we go. And we need one in this corner. These couches remind me so much of my couch downstairs in my actual house. Because they're like black and they're like sectionals like this with like the high corners and the low. They remind me a lot of my couches downstairs. They're also this kind of color. They're downstairs is brown, but these are kind of blackish brown, so they're completely black. What am I kidding? Nice little corner right there, and we add some pictures. Here we go. Add the same one over here just to mix it up a little bit. There's only 2 types of pictures, so how much we can do. Here we go. Put one on the ceiling. That's nice, right? Yeah, it's a little too even, don't you think? Let's go with that like that, right? And this right here. I know this is not really... It's a big decision, man. Not like that. It's not a sign. That's nice. Do we have anything else? We have these, sitting chairs and the office chairs. So we can put these... Kind of just line them up against the wall like that, I suppose. And then what we can do is we can kind of build like a desk over here with like an office chair behind it and kind of like a reception area. Maybe get a rug. I'm liking the ideas. Thank you guys for stopping by today's episode, though. I had a lot of fun working on the wall. We're gonna try and finish up the inn next episode. Get this going, kind of nice and fancy-like. And then the episode after that, we're going to work on the wall, and the episode after that, we're going to do something else, and then we're going to have a bunch of fun. Tell me what you think about the mic. I think it's much better quality. Maybe you guys are just used to the old one, or you do prefer this one. I'm using this one regardless, because I'm getting rid of my old one. Thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. My name is Royal, and I'll see you guys later.